What if you could tap into an extraordinary power within yourself? A power so profound that it could change your life in ways you never imagined. This isn't about gaining something new. It's about discovering what's already there, hidden beneath the surface. Today, we're going to explore how you can experience real magic by becoming empty. Our world constantly pushes us to fill our lives. We're told to acquire more, learn more, do more. But what if the key to true fulfillment lies in the opposite direction? What if the magic we're seeking is found not in fullness but in emptiness? Think about it. How often do you feel overwhelmed by the constant stream of information, tasks, and expectations? Our minds are cluttered with thoughts, our schedules packed with activities, and our spaces filled with possessions. This fullness might seem like a sign of a rich, productive life, but in reality, it often leaves us feeling drained, stressed, and disconnected from our true selves. This is where the power of emptiness comes in. Emptiness isn't about lack or deprivation. It's about creating space in our minds, our hearts, and our lives. It's in this space that real magic can happen. When we empty our minds of constant chatter, we open ourselves to new insights and creativity. When we let go of emotional baggage, we make room for peace and joy. When we clear our physical spaces, we create an environment that supports clarity and focus. But how do we achieve this emptiness? It starts with the mind. Our thoughts are often like a never-ending stream, flowing without pause. This mental noise can drown out our intuition and prevent us from experiencing the present moment fully. Learning to quiet this mental chatter is the first step towards experiencing the magic of emptiness. One effective technique is mindfulness meditation. This practice involves focusing your attention on the present moment, often by concentrating on your breath. As thoughts arise, you acknowledge them without judgment and let them pass, returning your focus to your breath. With regular practice, you'll find it easier to quiet your mind and experience moments of mental emptiness. Another powerful technique is the practice of observing your thoughts without engaging with them. Imagine your thoughts are like clouds passing across the sky of your mind. You can see them, but you don't need to grab onto them or follow them. This creates a sense of space between you and your thoughts, allowing you to experience moments of mental stillness. As you cultivate mental emptiness, you'll likely notice an increase in clarity and creativity. Ideas that were previously drowned out by mental noise may suddenly become clear. Solutions to problems may arise spontaneously. This is the magic of an empty mind. It creates space for new possibilities to emerge. But emptiness isn't just about the mind. It also involves letting go of expectations. Our expectations often act as filters, coloring our experiences and limiting what we're able to perceive. When we approach life with preconceived notions about how things should be, we miss out on the richness of what actually is. Letting go of expectations doesn't mean you stop setting goals or having hopes. It means you hold these things lightly, remaining open to outcomes you might not have anticipated. It means approaching each moment with curiosity rather than assumptions. This openness can lead to surprising and delightful experiences. You might discover joy in unexpected places or find that a setback actually opens up new opportunities. By emptying yourself of rigid expectations, you create space for life to surprise and delight you. Emotional emptiness is another crucial aspect of this practice. We all carry emotional baggage, past hurts, fears, resentments, and regrets. These emotions can color our present experiences and limit our ability to fully engage with life. Clearing this emotional baggage isn't about suppressing or denying your feelings. It's about acknowledging them, processing them, and then letting them go. This might involve practices like journaling, therapy, or emotional release techniques. As you clear away old emotional patterns, you create space for more positive emotions to flourish. You might find yourself experiencing more peace, joy, and love. This emotional emptiness isn't a void. It's a state of openness and receptivity that allows you to experience life more fully. Creating physical space in your life can also contribute to the experience of emptiness. Many of us live surrounded by clutter, not just physical objects, but also digital clutter, like endless notifications and information overload. Take some time to declutter your physical environment. This doesn't mean you need to become a minimalist overnight. Start small. Maybe clear out a drawer or a corner of a room. Notice how it feels to have that clear space. You might find it brings a sense of calm and clarity. The same principle applies to your digital life. Consider turning off unnecessary notifications, unsubscribing from emails you never read, or taking regular breaks from social media. Creating this space in your physical and digital environments can help support the inner emptiness you're cultivating. As you practice emptiness in these various areas of your life, you'll likely find that you become more receptive. When we're full of thoughts, expectations, emotions, or things, there's no room for anything new to enter. But when we create space through emptiness, we open ourselves to receive. This receptivity can manifest in many ways. You might find yourself more open to new ideas or perspectives. You might notice subtle details in your environment that you previously overlooked. You might become more attuned to your intuition or inner wisdom. This state of receptivity is where real magic can happen. It's in these open spaces that synchronicities occur, creativity flows, and insights arise. By emptying yourself, you create the conditions for these magical experiences to unfold. As you practice emptiness, you may also find that you discover aspects of yourself that were previously hidden. Our true nature is often obscured by the noise of our thoughts, the weight of our expectations, and the clutter in our lives. As you clear away these distractions, your authentic self has space to emerge. This process of self-discovery can be profound and sometimes surprising. You might uncover strengths you didn't know you had, or interests you never explored. You might find that your values or priorities shift as you connect more deeply with your true self. This journey of self-discovery is an ongoing process. As you continue to practice emptiness, you'll likely find that your understanding of yourself deepens and evolves. This is part of the magic of becoming empty. It's not just about clearing space, but about revealing the wonder that's already within you. One of the most beautiful aspects of practicing emptiness is how it can lead to experiencing magic in everyday life. When we're constantly full and distracted, we often miss the small wonders that surround us. But as we create space through emptiness, we become more attuned to the magic of the present moment. This might manifest as a deeper appreciation for nature, noticing the intricate patterns in a leaf or the ever-changing colors of the sky. It might show up as moments of deep connection with others, where you feel a sense of unity that transcends words. It could be experiencing flow in your work or hobbies, where time seems to disappear and you're fully absorbed in the present moment. These magical moments aren't separate from everyday life, they're a part of it. By practicing emptiness, we simply become more aware of the magic that's always been there. Of course, the path of emptiness isn't always easy. You may encounter challenges along the way. One common obstacle is the fear of emptiness itself. In a world that values fullness and constant activity, the idea of emptiness can feel uncomfortable or even frightening. The emptiness we're talking about isn't a void or a lack. It's a spaciousness that allows for new possibilities. If you find yourself feeling anxious about emptiness, try to approach it with curiosity rather than fear. What might this space allow for in your life? Another challenge you might face is the habit of filling up empty spaces. Our minds and our culture often push us to fill every moment with activity or stimulation. You might find yourself reaching for your phone the moment you have a free minute, or feeling guilty if you're not being productive. Overcoming this habit takes practice and patience. Start small. Try to notice when you automatically reach to fill empty moments. Can you allow yourself to experience that emptiness instead? Even a few seconds of emptiness can start to shift your relationship with space and stillness. Consistency can also be a challenge. Like any practice, cultivating emptiness requires regular effort. You might find your mind becoming cluttered again, or your schedule filling up with commitments. This is normal. The key is to gently and consistently return to the practice of creating space. Remember that becoming empty isn't a destination, but an ongoing process. There will be times when you feel more spacious and times when you feel more cluttered. The magic lies in continually returning to the practice, regardless of where you find yourself. As you continue to practice emptiness in your own life, you may notice that it starts to have a ripple effect. The peace and clarity you cultivate within yourself can positively impact your relationships and your community. When you're less cluttered internally, you're often able to be more present and attentive in your interactions with others. You might find that your relationships become deeper and more authentic as you connect from a place of inner spaciousness. Your practice of emptiness might also inspire others. As people notice the positive changes in you, they might become curious about your practice. Without needing to preach or push, you can share your experience and potentially inspire others to explore emptiness in their own lives. In this way, the personal practice of becoming empty has the potential to create widespread positive change. Imagine a world where more people were operating from a place of inner spaciousness rather than constant fullness and distraction. The possibilities for creativity, connection, and positive change are truly exciting. We've discussed how emptiness isn't about lack, but about creating space in our minds, our hearts, and our lives. We've explored techniques for quieting mental chatter, letting go of expectations, and clearing emotional baggage. We've looked at how creating physical space in our environments can support inner emptiness, and how this practice can lead to greater receptivity and self-discovery. We've touched on the magic that can unfold in everyday life when we approach it from a place of emptiness, and we've addressed some of the challenges you might face on this path. The journey of becoming empty is ongoing. It's not about achieving a perfect state of emptiness, but about continually creating space for new possibilities to emerge. Each moment offers an opportunity to practice, to let go of a thought, to release an expectation, to create a bit of space in your life. As you move forward from here, I encourage you to start experimenting with emptiness in your own life. Notice where you feel cluttered or overwhelmed. Can you create a little space there? Pay attention to the moments of emptiness you already experience, maybe the pause between breaths or the stillness just before you fall asleep. Can you extend these moments, even by a few seconds? The magic of emptiness is available to all of us at any moment. It doesn't require special tools or circumstances, just a willingness to create space and see what emerges. As you practice, you may find that the real magic isn't something external or mysterious, but the natural unfolding of your own true nature. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of how to experience real magic by becoming empty. I hope you feel inspired to continue this journey in your own life. Remember, the space you create through emptiness is the canvas on which the magic of your life can unfold. If you found this video helpful, please consider sharing your experiences in the comments below. Your insights might inspire others on their own journeys of emptiness. And if you'd like to dive deeper into personal growth and self-discovery, consider subscribing to this channel for more content. Here's to creating space, discovering magic, and revealing the wonder that's already within you. Until next time, may you find richness in emptiness and magic in the everyday.